Hi, my name is Rachel and welcome to how to create an altar space for Aurora. Aurora is the Roman goddess of the Rosy Dawn, of hope and optimism, of thresholds, of new beginnings. She can help you to connect to the circadian rhythms, so the natural rhythms of your body and of the cycles of the seasons, and help you to renew optimism and hope and positivity within yourself. If you want to know more about her, then do have a video that introduces her and gives you my top 3 tips for connecting to her. In this video, we're going to explore creating sacred space. So space and time, somewhere physical where you can have a point of connection with her. So let's begin. So I've started out here with just a backdrop that kind of represents and just shows kind of like her colours, the blues and the pinks and the oranges of the fiery dawn. So you can do that as well, but know that you don't have to. I'm going to begin with something that really represents her, and this is light, because she is the renewed light, the light of the morning. So she opens the door for her brother Sol, the Roman sun god, to enter the earth. So we're going to begin with a candle in the center. I've chosen pink, pink for her Rosy Dawn. You can also use gold if you wanted to, or orange or yellow, any of those kind of dawn colors, or even blue if that's the color you really resonate with. If you don't have a candle, then incense is also okay. It's lighting, that symbol, that kind of act of lighting, which is about that new light, the light that is beginning, the light that has returned. And then also on this sacred space, you may want to have her flower. So her flower is the pink rose. So you may have that, and it's representing her optimism and her hope. You may also want to scatter rose petals upon this space or in this space. Say if you were doing ritual or a ceremony with her, you may want to scatter petals. So one of her kind of, what do you call it, mythology, I suppose, is about her light kind of going first on the flowers in the morning, waking them up. Her rosy glow would light up the flowers, and it would remind you that there's always beauty after the darkness. So even when all things feel hopeless, beauty can't be seen, her light reminds you there it is there, that you can see it again. As a goddess of the morning, you may want to create a ritual ceremony or connect to her in this space. Call her in as an ally, a support, a friend, and do this in the morning. So obviously her time, her sacred time, is the dawn. So you may want to connect to her in your morning ritual. So this space, I've created a big space, but you may just want to have a small kind of like point of connection that is somewhere that's close to you when you get up in the morning. So this might be a window, where you kind of go to see the dawn light as the sun rises. You may want to have just something small there. It may be like your bathroom, perhaps. So something to include on this altar, that things that you might have in your bedroom or your bathroom that are your morning ritual. So the things that you do first thing in the morning that support your well-being, set you off for the day, and help you feel good and vibrant and connected to yourself spiritually, emotionally and physically in the morning. So it may be as simple as your early morning beverage. You may want to have a connection with her or create a point of connection with her in the morning. So for me, that's always local Welsh water. And then also the things that I do in the morning. First thing, always for me, for my well-being, is my body brush and my tongue scraper, because I follow Ayurvedic principles. So you may want to have this point of connection with her. So you connect to her in the morning. And in the morning, you may also want to say an affirmation with her. Welcome her, hail Aurora, and then affirm something as you do these morning rituals, or perhaps this affirmation is your morning ritual. this can be it. Obviously, no pressure. You can do as much or as little as you want. So I have one, for example, today is going to be a great day. And I've done it in her yellow, the sun, the shape of the sun. And perhaps that might be something that you have there in the morning, in the sacred space that you go to. Call her in to support you and help you with this, to shed light on how this can be possible, how this can be manifest, actualized during the day. And then one last thing that you may want to add, you know, if you're really into crystals, you may want to add them to the Sacred Spaces altar as well. So I have 3 that particularly connect to her. Rose quartz for love, of course, self-love and about self-devotion. We have opal, which is going to bring you into a space of appreciating beauty, of making space and time to recognize beauty, to create beauty, to find it within yourself and in the world. And citrine, again, that's going to be connecting you to this positivity, this optimism. So I hope this gives you some ideas, some inspiration for connecting to her. Remember that any of these sacred spaces are just ideas of things you can add to this, things that you may just want to add a few. You don't have to do all of it. They're just ideas to inspire you. So no pressure, just enjoy this activity. Any questions, anything you want me to elaborate on, then please do just ask away in the comments as well. If you want to know more about the Roman gods and goddesses, then please check out my book, Pantheon the Romans, which is an introductory guide to religion in ancient Rome and gives you great insight into all the gods and goddesses and what they mean, how to connect them, their symbology, etc. So thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love.